Hi, my name is Wan. I'm a leadership coach based in Singapore. In this session, I would like to share the idea of micro coaching for tech culture. And this idea is inspired by a hot topic. Currently, it's called quiet quitting. It means people in the company are doing the absolute minimum to survive in their current job. And from my professional experience, this is not new. This has happened since the beginning of my career. Maybe the pandemic has highlighted this situation, the discomfort, and the factor that affects our satisfaction. And when we talk about micro coaching, many people assume it's short and sharp, and are they more about micro coaching? Let's start our sharing for this session. I will break the session to two parts. In the first part, I will discuss what is tech culture, why tech culture is important for us, for the company, and what is micro coaching, besides being short and sharp, and some mindset required for the coaching culture. In the second part, we will discuss about core competency for team coaching and possibly a demo. And if we have time, we can do short coaching practice and reflection on the practice. This may happen in the workshop. Start and imagine you are in the workshop. Show your name and the city where you are living in. And based on your current company tech culture, what is a critical challenge? Let's spend 30 seconds to think about a critical challenge in your current tech culture in your company. You may pause this video if you need more time. And based on Wikipedia, culture is about the social behavior, institution, and the norm around the human society, as well as about the knowledge, belief, arts, laws, custom, and capabilities and habits of the individual in the groups. And let's get a bit more detail. What are the some of the tech culture? And here are 8 by Powder K. I'm sure your company is unique. And in the article, Powder K has listed down 8 types. Purpose. The company is about compassion. It's about uniting employee around a cause. In the caring culture, the company emphasizes on personal relationships. In the auto culture, rules and standards are very important. In In a safety culture, more important is emphasize on preservation and planning ahead. And in the authority culture, power and authority is being considered highly, and people strive to get ahead to gain power. In the result culture, achievement is highly emphasized and being rewarded generously. In the enjoyment culture, the atmosphere is light-hearted and stimulating, maybe fun. And last but not least, learning culture. The company is about innovation, being curious, what they could learn from their experience. I'm sure your company is unique. It may have a little bit of this and that. Here is a chance to pause for a moment to think of some of the highlights of your company tech culture. Pause this video if you need more time. And if you are struggling, I may suggest that you take this opportunity to talk to your colleagues. And here's an example of tech culture, continuous feedback. And one example of the implementation of continuous feedback is CI/CD pipeline, continuous integration / continuous delivery. And what can we observe in this tech culture in terms of behavior? For example, we update the auto tests before developing new features. And beside the tech infrastructure, we also have CI/CD servers and software. And the company may have some custom framework so that to document what are we expecting in this CI/CD pipeline for this company. And the capability that has been highly emphasized is automation skills. Here is an example of tech culture. And why tech culture? According to McKinsey, in one of the survey, what are the most significant challenge to meet digital priority? And in the survey conducted by McKinsey, culture and people challenge is one of the top most significant challenge, and therefore having the appropriate tech culture is probably very important in most companies. And why micro coaching? And let me share a bit what is micro coaching before sharing the reasons for micro coaching. According to this factor, micro coaching is a practice of engaging in frequent, brief, targeted, in workflow coaching conversations. And you're right that micro coaching is about brief and targeted coaching. And micro coaching has been used in between conversation, in between steps in the workflow to help us to remove some roadblocks, to gain clarity, and to find solutions. And What do we mean micro coaching? The outcome that are expected are change in attitude and behavior to model the new tech culture, identify new habits, routines, and possibly new metrics. Micro coaching also emphasize on taking responsibility for ourselves, for the impact that we have, and the benefit obviously is our continuous feedback, helping us participants to take ownership of the issue and allow our ideas and suggestions to be heard, which may lead to higher retention rate. And because of the uh, impromptu ad hoc conversation, which lead to real-time understanding and having opportunity for early intervention. And in order for the coaching to be effective, we need to have a new mindset. According to psychology today, the growth mindset is a belief that a person's capacity and talent can be improved over time. What it means is that all we need to have, or what we need to have for coaching to work, is to believe we could find a better way to solve our problem, and we can learn new skills that may be foreign to us, and we can even form new habits that may be strange to us in the beginning. And the second point is not so much about the mindset. In my experience, in order for the coaching to be effective, the participant need to shift towards sensing. I'm sure in your experience, many people in the technology industry are highly logical. Therefore, one of the common habit is thinking. And in order for coaching to be more effective, based on my experience, the person need to shift towards sensing. Sensing means that relying on the raw data that they can see and hear and touch, and create meaning out of the information. And that's why using coaching, there may be new meaning and maybe uncover the hidden meaning of what they have missed, and people could then use a new meaning, the hidden meaning that they have discovered, to create action plan to help to solve their problem. Last but not least, before I end this sharing for the session, there is a question I would like to offer to you. Based on your current challenge in your tech culture and what you hear so far, what do you think is the relationship between micro coaching and your critical challenge in tech culture? Considering how the micro coaching have impact on what might not have been discussed and what might be the impact if we discuss the hidden. And if you are not sure about a critical challenge in your tech culture, you may consider this challenge called quiet quitting. And there's a link to a YouTube video. You is describing the quiet quitting scenario in tech culture. Thank you. Thank you for listening.